Now, the rest of the story. For anyone smitten with automobiles, one is never enough. But however many cars a collector may collect, there is always one very special one. Michael Nouri is a movie and television actor, uncommonly handsome. He starred in Flashdance. He is starring in the television series Downtown. In private life, he is married to agent Vicky Light. He owns and drives a Porsche, a Jeep, a 1971 Mercedes, and one other. Before I tell you about his other car, unlike any other car anywhere, I should explain. There is one automobile so fragile that you dare not lean against a fender. It might dent. The car is made of aluminum. It is called the Cobra. Only 2,000 were ever made, and there aren't many of them left. A car, for most men, is a manifestation of their fantasies. Driving a perfectly engineered sports car is like dancing with a very good dancer. You respond to each other in almost mystical harmony. A Cobra is all of that, plus an enormous reserve of raw power. 300 horses pulling a delicate car that, made of aluminum, weighs barely 2,000 pounds. It is the aluminum that makes the Cobra fragile and fast, quick enough to snap your head back, fast enough to blow the doors off, and classy enough to leave swivel-headed pedestrians dumbstruck and other drivers drooling. Driving a Cobra is riding the big wave. It can bite you. It can bite you. But when Michael saw this Selby Cobra 289 made in 1964, it was shaggy and raggy and less red than any Cobra should be, yet it was love at first sight. And when Mike had invested in a ground-up restoration of that 20-year-old car, I mean new leather, new everything, he wanted his car not only to be as red as a classic Cobra should be, but he wanted it redder than that. No. He wanted it redder than any Ferrari. He wanted it redder than any car ever was. Well, Mike and Vicky would drive 50 miles every day to visit his car during the restoration. And each visit, the painter would be waiting for them to show them another sample of another brighter red. But none, Mike insisted, was the super sensuous red he had in mind. Until one day, they found the right red. And now Los Angeles police are familiar with the deep, throaty, sexy roar of a car that seems to be going faster than it is, mostly because of that electric color. Mike drives his delicate Cobra with respect, but the car is some less vulnerable than it was because it has a thicker skin. Because one day Mike told the car renovator, "Look at my beautiful wife. Look at her toes. Look at those knock-dead sexy toenails. Now get me that color red." And the man did. That's right. Mike Nouri's prize Cobra is painted with 1,000 cases of Revlon toenail polish. And now you know the rest of the story.